Module 5, Lesson 2, Manifestation with Energy. Manifestation isn't just about wishing for something. It is about aligning your energies with your desires. And this is how you start to shape your reality. Energy and manifestation is about aligning your vibrational frequency with what you desire. Everything has a unique energetic signature. And when you are clear on your desire and you set your intention and your focus on that desire, your attention, you are using energy to manifest that desired outcome. This coherence between your focus and your energy, which is your emotion, creates a powerful signal that the universe responds to. Being in alignment means your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts support what you want. When there's doubt or fear, it creates resistance. Clarity and focus act like a magnet, attracting opportunities and synchronicity that match your vision. Now let's do an exercise together to manifest an outcome. To start, we are going to manifest something very, very simple. The goal is to teach you how to do this to create the life you want. Using energy, which is your emotion, and your imagination or your focus are the keys to manifest anything. In this exercise, we are going to manifest a bluebird. I am choosing something that most people would not have any attachment to or any meaning. When we get caught up with something we really want, something like a car or a dream house or the love of your life, it feels out of reach, and we tend to create a great deal of resistance around that. However, if we choose something like a bluebird, most people would not really care if that actually came into their life or not. And that is key, that neutrality. Neutrality is key. When you have a charge or a charged emotion on something, you don't believe you can have it. You are actually manifesting that quite strongly. You are not receiving that thing because you believe that you cannot receive it. So you're manifesting just the opposite. So we'll talk about later how to release the charge if you have that around something that you really, really want. But for now, let's focus on the steps. Okay. But first, let's have some success. Okay. Take a breath with me. Notice your 3 things. And as you start to breathe in, allow your eyes to close naturally. Focus on your breath and bringing yourself to your center. As you breathe mindfully, bring your attention to the core of your body, a few inches above your belly button, in the center of your body. As you focus on this space, breathe in and feel yourself become centered. Now, I want you to imagine a small blue bird. However that shows up for you, just focus on watching that bird. Notice how the blue bird comes to you quite unexpectedly. And as you notice its arrival, you will feel the joy and exuberance that it is here with you now. You feel that moment when you realize you were manifesting this bird. Now, as you're watching this bird, I want you to notice the color and how it shifts in the light. How does the color shift? How does the bird move? Is it hopping from branch to branch? Or is it flying? Perhaps it's just standing still. Notice the shape of it. Notice its tail and wings. What color is its beak? Notice how it interacts with its environment and how exuberant you feel now that it's arrived in your life. Feel that little zing of excitement that you get when you realize it is actually here in front of you. I want you to focus on how you will share this experience with the people around you. Notice how exciting it is that you have this bluebird show up in your life. As you focus on the feeling, just allow your excitement to rise. Imagine sending a text to your friend about how you did this visualization with me, and then how a little bit later you actually saw it, your little bluebird. Now let's thank the little bluebird for coming into our life, and let's release the vision with gratitude. Express your gratitude that you have had this experience and you have had this success in manifesting this little bluebird so quickly and easily. Now, that little bluebird will be showing up for you soon. And release the vision. Now, as you open your eyes and you come back into this space, I would like you to notice your three things. Welcome back. All right, how did that feel to you? What did you notice? What's different in your field? What changes did you feel take place? Now, I understand you're thinking, Raylene, I don't care about bluebirds at all. And that's fine. It's not really about the bluebird. It's about learning the process and recognizing your energy and how it shifts throughout the process of manifestation. I want to point out some really key points in the manifestation process. First, you must be in a relaxed state of mind. Your brain waves must be in a slower state, and we achieve this through breathing and relaxing. The deeper into meditation you can go, the easier it is to manifest. Okay, next, having a clear vision of what you desire. In this case, it was the bluebird. However, you may be manifesting a car or a career, and you need to have a really clear vision of what that will be like for you. That is your focus. That is your imagination. When you combine your focus with your emotion, that's when you manifest. Now, the third thing is your emotion. That is the energy of your heart, the motion, the energy in motion. So when you are focusing your intent and you are sending the energy of your heart, the excitement, those two things start to merge, and that's the coherence. And in that moment, you have created your outcome. Now, in the exercise with the bluebird, if you decided you didn't really want a bluebird, so you didn't put any emotion into it, then you might have been visualizing it, but if you didn't put the emotion from your heart, it's not going to connect. If we had a scale of how strong our emotion was, and if we are able to bring the two together, you might have only gotten here, you're probably not going to see a bluebird. You're probably not going to manifest it. You can always go back and do it again, but what you want is to get your focus, which is your mind, your focus or your attention or your imagination, and the emotion to come together. And when those two come together and meet, you have created your reality. So if we could understand on a scale how much we're putting out and the importance of the energy and the importance of the visualization that we put into motion, we would be far better at this. But now you know, so you are going to be far better. In this case, we imagined the bird, and that is not enough to create a bluebird in our physical reality. We always combine our energy, which is our emotion, to imagine the outcome. So when you saw that bluebird, if you felt a zing of emotion that you actually saw it, that zing of emotion will manifest. That excitement will manifest the bluebird into your reality because that was a burst of excitement, and that is enough energy. So the amount of energy you put into your visualizations or your imagination or your focus is the amount you will have returned to you. That took me a long time to understand. The more energy you output, the more you are feeding your manifestation. So you may not want a bluebird, and that's fine. But the practice is important because you don't have any resistance to it. Now, when the visualization and the emotion click together, You have created that experience to manifest into your life, and it will. As soon as that clicks into place for you, you have created it. Now, show gratitude, and gratitude is also very important. The gratitude is, we didn't do a lot of that with the Bluebird, but we were grateful it showed up. But with all manifestations, gratitude is important. Now, once you have shown gratitude, and that can be the excitement in receiving that new car, or in this case, just seeing the Bluebird and texting your friend and telling them. So now that Bluebird will now show up in your life. So let me talk about how that will show up. So this might be on TV, in a cartoon. It might be while you're shopping and you see a card, or you might see it on fabric, or a little figurine, or an actual bird might show up in the tree outside your window. This could be a sticker. This could show up in a lot of ways. Okay? Just allow this to come to you in any way. Now, you may have actually visualized a bird hopping from branch to branch outside of your window. And it might actually show up exactly like that, but it might be while you're watching TV or reading a book. Just allow it to be and recognize it. Okay, this is a shameless plug, but I have a book called Manifestation. And it is actually a guided journal that walks you through this process in a little bit more depth and in a few more layers to help you truly manifest and understand each component of the process. I'll share the link in the description if you decide you'd like to get one. I actually created this book for myself. I had no intention to sell it. I couldn't find anything like this on the market, and I just really wanted a guided journal so I could keep track of all of my manifestations. So when you write them down, this is what I found. When I write them down, I really anchor them into this reality. So it isn't just one more component, it starts to become key. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that exercise, and I can't wait to hear about your Bluebird. I'll see you in the next lesson.